From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Andrew McCutchen looks to gain ground in the race for a National League batting crown. Next. Casey Sadler will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
At the plate, Trevor Matheson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, left fielder Trevor Matheson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, no doubt. One guy that's been struggling a bit is Todd Frazier. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
So striding in, Richard Cho. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Sadler is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Moustakas has it. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Pablo Ruiz, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting second baseman.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Moustakas playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the net. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Ready now, Chris Davis. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now is Pedro Alvarez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
And that misses 1-1. Moustakas on second. Davis at first with no outs. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry through this month as well.
Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Soler is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Logan Morrison. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
and he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
And that is off the first base bag. And this will get past Votto down the line, a fair ball. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And after all that, one run scores, but a potential second run will have to hold on at third base.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here, or if the inferno rages on.
In there, and it's 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Cho is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Jorge Soler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Morrison ranging back at the track, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 2-run homer that time for Todd Frazier. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Stepping in now, Ricky Guzman. Ball 1.
Guzman.
No outs, nobody on. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Count even at 2-2. Popped him up. Davis over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Coming to the plate now, Rob Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. After it is McCutchen. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And that misses 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. At the plate, Peter Borges. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Peter Borges.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
The pitcher, Casey Sadler, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Way in front of that fastball. Borges stands at third with one gone in the inning. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
To first, throw to the plate, the tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time. Second steal of the game now for Reyes.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Will move ahead to the 3rd, tied 2-2. Been a nice day for baseball so far from Pittsburgh as we're back for the start of the 3rd from PNC Park. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pablo Ruiz. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Borges is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Matheson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, it would look like a quick inning. Gets the first 2 out, then it hit by pitch, and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs, and we're on the board.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Cho at second. Votto on at first with 2 down. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up, all even at 2-2. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Frazier's up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play. And it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
And the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Here's Todd Frazier now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Oh, that grounder got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Ricky Guzman.
So striding forward now, Ricky Guzman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Rob
Standing in, Rob Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Logan Morrison. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hard hit towards center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So now Carlos Santana batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Frazier is there. The second for 1 on to Votto, and they get the double play.
The right fielder, number 10.
Stepping up now, Peter Borges. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cho comes up with it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Nothing doing here. Here for Pittsburgh. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Into the box now, Greg Garcia. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Greg Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Morrison giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Pablo Ruiz. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Trevor Matheson.
Digging in, Trevor Matheson, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Borges is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Richard Cho. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Ruiz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds leave 1. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Giancarlo Stanton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Stanton, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nope.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now a move over to first. And he's back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, but not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. This
catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 2-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. One out and a runner on second base. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The next 3-2. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's Chris Davis now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Due to follow here is Pedro Alvarez. He's in the on-deck circle. Set to deliver on 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Xavier Cedeno is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Darwin Barney will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. In now, Logan Morrison. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. Cedeno, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Pirates lead it 5-2. Edinson Volquez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Way out in front.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More match. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Garcia moving to his right. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Peter Borges standing in. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike one. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number two. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with two strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, two strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Edinson Volquez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains 5-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Stepping in, Ricky Guzman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. One and two now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike three. In now, Rob Anderson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Greg Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Reyes moving to his left, and that retires the side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready with the 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit to third. Right to Frazier. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Chris Davis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Matheson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Pirates 5 and the Reds 2. Striding in, Darwin Barney, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Morrison moves over. 1 down. Standing in, Trevor Matheson. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer.
Oh, and it's off the first base bag. Davis has it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The pitcher number 30, Felipe Armour.
Adrian Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. Steve Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Steve Bass.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison. He's got 2 hits on the day, and in the heat of the race for the batting title, that's exactly the kind of line he wants to have.
But you see the look in this guy's eye when he comes to the plate. 2 hits isn't enough. He's getting greedy up at the plate. He knows what's at stake. He wants a batting crown.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. McCutchen leads off first with 1 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 10.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Mark Melanson.
So coming to the plate, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Melanson, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
5-2 the final today. The Buccos used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Casey Sadler wins for a league-high total 24th time. Pablo Ruiz is slapped with his 15th loss of the season. Mark Melanson closes the door for the save, his 45th on the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final match for this afternoon. First for the Victorian Tigers. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hill is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan Station. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.